Carolina Panthers put a bow on their 2024 on the road this week, playing the season out in Atlanta, where they will find a desperate Falcons squad.
They never touched the ball in overtime. Tampa Bay now has their hands on the wheel of the NFC South.
Atlanta has to win and hope Tampa Bay loses to the Saints somehow. Came up just short against Washington last week, but those Michael Penix throws down the stretch really sparked some excitement in the rise-up ranks.
Mooney at the 45-yard line. He is inbound.
Still waiting on Penix to have that breakout game, though, has put up subpar stat lines in his 2 starts. Well, what if he takes on a secondary that just gave up 5 TD passes, 350-plus yards, and a 153 rate to Baker Mayfield?
McMillan, touchdown, Tampa Bay!
That's what he gets with Carolina's defense.
Buccaneers, 552 yards of offense.
D giving up 48 points to Tampa, gave up 2 TDs to Mike Evans, 97 yards, 2 TDs to Jalen McMillan. Penix has Drake London, enters off a 100-yard outing.
Going to London. Drake London sliding out of bounds.
13 targets. Darnell Mooney with 5, Kyle Pitts with 5. He went for 44 yards and a score versus Washington.
We've just been waiting for this out of Kyle Pitts.
Penix took 2 sacks last week, had time to work with in general, and Bijan Robinson had lanes to work with too. 90 yards, 5.3 per run, 2 TDs in their loss.
Robinson takes the direct snap and walks it in for the score.
Bijan over 1,200 yards for the year, 90-plus yards in 5 straight. Why not make it a sixer? Carolina just gave up 113 yards to Bucky Irving on 5.7 a run.
Tampa Bay is moving the ball with ease.
To take care of business on the other side of the ball, Atlanta has to keep Bryce Young and Adam Thielen contained, or maybe not. They both had good games versus Tampa Bay, and Carolina only scored 14 points.
40 yards on a rainbow from Young.
Young, though, put up another 100-rate game last week, 2 TDs, no INTs.
Young, throw, end zone, touchdown!
That's back-to-back 100-rate games. That's the first time he's done that in his career. Can he finish with 3 in a row? Falcons gave up 3 touchdowns and a 100 rate to Jaden Daniels in their loss.
Touchdown! Zach Ertz breaks free!
Young doesn't face a team with many sacks for the year, but Atlanta does at least come off a healthy shopping trip. They bagged Daniels up 5 times.
No way to get away from Judah!
Atlanta's secondary struggled with Olamide Zaccheaus. Maybe they forgot he wasn't one of them. Now they get Adam Thielen, 110 yards in their loss to Tampa, 2 TDs.
The savvy play of Thielen, that has benefited Bryce Young greatly.
No Chuba Hubbard to hand off to Week 17 or this week. He played Week 6, though, when these two met the first time. Lot has changed. It was Andy Dalton versus Kirk Cousins. Atlanta leaned on its rush attack to get it done. Tyler Algier, 105 yards and a score. Robinson, 95 yards, 2 TDs. Falcons won it 38-20.